Maybe. And they've already resigned, so just ignore the hell out of that thing. Yeah, you guys are just gonna go over there, I think. And up here... Oh, yeah, there's a lot more here than I thought they'd have a lot of troops here. Take those things out. Try to sneak around. Oh, Teutonic Knight, that's bad. Yeah, these guys are the enemies that are much, much harder to defeat. And you see if you can run, but you probably won't be able to. So I'll just focus on producing more troops with my enormous amount of resources that I now have up in this area. And additional rams. Well, yeah. At least, well, you guys were all awesome in dealing with those first two threats, but yeah, I would have liked to have kept them alive. I probably should have had them come back this way, but anyway, technologies for everyone. Probably don't need that. We're definitely going to want to match these guys when it comes to technologies because, yeah, they, I believe, they're pretty much Imperial Age level, these next two armies. The Knights Templar and the Hospitalers. The hit screen isn't kidding when it says that they're our most dangerous foes. As is being demonstrated by these spearmen are losing horribly a 2-on-1 fight. Okay, you're gonna run back here. I really hope you can make it. Okay, husbandry has been researched. Set up the reseed farm queue again. Iron casting is not quite done yet. Bloodlines, that's also helpful. Yeah, bloodlines is something that we didn't really see before. You get in there and heal. And you are going to get shot at by my town centre. And crisis over. So, replenishing my forces a bit here. Being locked to the Castle Age again means that, yeah, you're going to need to make use of every advantage you can, and that means researching as many technologies as possible. Sadly, there really aren't very many technologies available now. Holy crap! That... I did not see that one coming. I really did not see that coming. But hopefully my town centre should be able to withstand these guys. They're just regular knights, not cavaliers even. Yeah, the Teutons, which is the civilization that is representing the Knights Templar and Hospitalers, which is kind of weird because apparently most of the Hospitalers in real life are French, not German, which would be the Teutons. The Teutons do in fact get paladins, but I don't think they use them in this scenario. Well, they might if you let them, but I'm hopefully not going to let them. Oh, right, these cancel camels. And that spearman is recovering. Definitely we'll want some more cavalry to take out any mangonels that we encounter, because the Knights Templar seem to love using mangonels and for some reason skirmishers and archers. Not entirely sure why, but seems like that's the thing. And the Hospitalers are more things like, how did they get through there? Oh well, you guys stay back, the rest of you charge! And you gonna patch up. How did we lose that wall? Hey, stop attacking my villagers. Oh, they've broken through there, haven't they? Yes, they have. Well, I think it's time to avenge that villager with brutal vengeance. Lol, redundancy. Okay, I think now's probably as good a time as any to save. Will we actually beat this scenario this time? We shall see. And I sincerely hope that we do. Let's just get these rams over here. And in preparation, you're going to deposit your food and build a monastery. Because we're going to need a few monks to carry the relic back to camp. Definitely not a good idea to send them in now, though, because that place is very heavily guarded, unless we're planning on... I could try converting Teutonic Knights, though, because, ironically, Teutonic Knights are actually pretty susceptible to conversion. Even though the Teutons do have a universal conversion resistance bonus to their entire army, it's kind of weird. Despite being, you know, a famous order of basically warrior monks, they are actually quite vulnerable to being converted, which I find kind of funny, but that generally tends to be the thing for slow units in this game, like how for some reason war elephants are surprisingly vulnerable to being converted for reasons that really don't make sense aside from just game balance. Okay, let's just go through here. Maybe demolishing those will make things easier. And I'm just going to attack move in that general direction. Okay, right, mangonels have started appearing. Let's take those down. The rest of that, yeah, see, look, that's a lot of skirmishes, elite skirmishes, I mean, and archers, but if we can get rid of the mangonels, things should be considerably less annoying for us. But there are a lot of knights here, too. Yeah, they weren't kidding when they told you that these guys were some of your most dangerous opponents. They really, really are, but mostly focus on... See, already carnage everywhere. Okay, that's down. Right, let's move on. I'm probably not really going to bother destroying this town center because they're just going to rebuild it, but you don't actually really need to destroy their economic buildings, just clear the way for your military forces. And definitely want to be replenishing said military forces quite frequently. Also, we should start getting monks now. I want to set up a full queue of these guys, and probably a full queue of camels as well. And maybe some reserve battering rams. Not too many of them, but a few. Our goal here is basically just to clear a path for our monks, basically, because the relic, as you'd imagine, is very, very heavily guarded. And we probably don't really need to destroy the town centers. We mostly just want to take care of any military buildings that we find. And make sure that our villager economy is still going strong. Chain guarding armor. Oh yeah, and after we've... What's that? Okay, I do not like the idea of a siege workshop that close to me. And I think they're going to be coming for me very soon, so... Town bell! That should make this easier. A few more reserve rams, actually. Oh, and you haven't run out of gold. I thought you'd run out of gold. Right then, we're just gonna go chop wood there. I still hate this music. And I still hate the fact that they're building a siege workshop right in my area. See, yeah, there's good news and bad news about the whole no walls or castles thing. The good news is it makes it easier to attack your enemy's town. The bad news is it makes it much easier for them to attack your town. And I'm going to try and show off the whole conversion thingy by trying to get this Teutonic Knight, which would be very good if we could get him. And he is ours now. And the annoying thing is I have not researched Theocracy yet, which... we can't even get Theocracy, but Fervor will be quite useful, because Fervor makes monks move faster, which applies to monks carrying relics. In fact, because of a glitch in this game, in fact only applies to monks carrying relics. Kinda weird, that. Attack move there, because I want to get rid of that siege workshop. I don't even know if an attack move order even works on monks, though. Seems like they are stopping to heal even while moving. Oh yeah, and by the time we start to get some monks out, we will want to go box formation to protect them. And the rams. But mostly the monks. And why are you just standing still doing nothing? Okay, let's see if you've fully recovered. Let's see if we can convert that. Oh, that guy's still pretty weak, but let's see if we can convert him. Because having some Teutonic Knights on our side, where's another monk? Well, we have him. Yeah, they mostly like to just make mangonels out of their siege workshops. I should probably have a few monks in reserve, though. You are stupid! Okay, these guys should be assigned to guard our rams. As with these guys. Barracks is definitely a more high-profile target than that mining camp. Would you stop? Seriously? You get really annoying like that. Oh, and in case you wanted to know, monks cannot garrison in rams. They can't. That would be really useful, but they can't. And looks like there's something being built down there. Okay, looks like things are... I don't want to speak too soon, but things are going a little better than they did last time. Kinda want that barracks gone. The thing is, the yellow and orange bases kind of overlap each other, which is... which basically makes... which really makes permanently defeating either of these opponents very, very difficult. But sometimes, though, we're able to get a good sort of string of, just... I was able to, in my practice run of this, actually build a couple of buildings around here and just get a bunch of monks to convert anything that came our way. You don't want to provoke too much of the enemy forces at once, but... And again, sometimes it helps to convert a few enemies. And you don't have enough to convert. No, don't go that way, don't go that way! There's obviously a town centre that way, and you don't want to run into it. Okay, neither of you have enough to... Yes, we can convert that guy now, but... Okay, it's mostly the... I'm actually going to have the monks retreat back to base now. Hopefully they don't get followed. And Start on more. Gotta keep this pressure going. Definitely will want a lot of camels, though. Oh, that was bad. Oh, and hey, these rams are still around. They might be able to actually sneak around and... Oh, no. You know, that would be really useful if I had We actually can get this, okay. I could actually convert this siege workshop now if I wanted to. Of course, I'd want to get rid of the mangonel first, but... Let's see if these rams can sneak around behind enemy lines, because yes, okay, there is a town centre there. Again, oh, that's bad. Yeah, these rams are as good as dead now, because there's no way they can outrun that guy. Everything in that direction must die? Okay. Might get another monk or so. And fill the recent farm queue up again. Yeah, with those knights and... Oh, some rams. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna lose that guy. But most of the Templar base seems to be kind of gone, which is good. We are slowly but surely clearing the way. Slowly but surely. This is our next general stop. And we're going to want these guys to get rid of any mangonels in here, but not the siege workshop itself, because now would actually be a perfect time to demo converting buildings. It very much falls into what TV tropes would call awesome but impractical. It actually very much does. Because you have to be standing right next to the building to do it, and it takes ages. If you can pull it off, though, it's amazing, because you get yourself a free building, but it is very easy not to. So basically, this guy is going to have to stand right next to it. Also, you can't convert, and they're going to guard him while he does. So basically, he's going to stand right next to this building, and eventually I will get this building, but it's going to take... No, don't attack the building that he's converting, you're all idiots. Yep, see look, the building is now ours. However, yeah, now I can use it. But the problem is that, yeah, that took quite a while. Your monk has to be standing right next to the building in order to actually convert it. And you can't convert things like castles, walls, towers, or wonders. Actually, this is... Oh, that's extremely expensive, though, so I'm probably not going to... What the heck was down there? I'm probably not going to get... I'm going to need, yeah, a lot of... And the population limit. I probably should have spent more of my population limit on rams. Convert that guy. He's probably going to die, though, before we get a chance to. And he did. Oh, well. Okay, these guys are going to pull off another everything in that direction must die, the direction being this direction. And these guys are going to just hang back for a bit. This one is going to get more rams. Okay, the Knights Templar are still in the game. No, that's bad. You just did massive damage to your own men. That's why mangonels are so annoying. Like they're like as useful as they are against mass troops of enemies, they're also extremely dangerous to mass troops of, well, your own troops. And you really probably shouldn't be attacking that mill, but or the farms, but who am I to judge at this point? You're building a... Why are you building a mining camp there? There's no gold in that area. Now, the AI makes some weird decisions sometimes. Yeah, let's see if we can take this guy out. In fact, I'm going to start a ram queue on this thing, just so that the first few population slots that we lose will immediately be refilled by rams. Okay, the Relic must be... I have no idea what the Hospitalers still have, actually. Okay, yeah, probably best if you guys all start attacking them. I think, yeah, the attack move order does prioritize enemy units over buildings. Now, it would be pretty hilarious if I could convert this stable. It's probably not going to work, but it'll be funny. You guys all guard Monk. Guard him. Oh no, he's probably going to die. Oh, crap, yeah. That was annoying. Almost got myself a free stable, but didn't. And I am going, and speaking of stables, I'm going to go get more cows. Oh, that thing, well, it did get one shot off before it died, and it was a pretty effective one. Yeah, might want to attack that knight first. Yes, I will okay, see these palisade walls right there? That is where the relic is, so that's a good thing to know. We almost have this. And let's just get rid of these rams before they become a problem for me. Speaking of rams that aren't a problem for me, my own rams. You are replanting. I need more monks, actually. This is actually going a lot better. Taking out those two, yeah, the British and Jerusalem early really helped, because they get insanely annoying as this scenario progresses on. Insanely annoying. And I should probably be building another base further out here. They all died for some reason. Oh, except you didn't. And you're just ransacking a bunch of tents. Well, whatever makes you happy, I guess. Like, I think tents do actually count as houses, and they do support population, but let's be honest, I'm pretty sure the AI probably doesn't obey the population limit rules. Okay. Moving out. Let's see if they've got anything else up here. You want to be really, really careful when you're approaching the relic, because they do have a few monks there, and yeah, you might have a bunch of your troops just randomly defect on you. And we have hit our population limit, so let's see what we got. Okay, we've got two guys there. A lot of rams in there. And one more monk. I'll take two more monks here. Which will give us 5. Like, Saracen monks are actually really, really good, so definitely a good idea to make use of them, especially because this scenario effectively forces us to, because we're required to... Are you being attacked? Well, you were being attacked, now you're just dead. Alright then. How much infantry do we have? Oh, enough to garrison 1 ram. Well, I guess we could. Okay, more effectively this time. Everything in that direction must die. And they're interpreting that as, he's not in that direction! I said everything in that direction must die. And they're still interpreting that as that guy. Everything in that direction must die, and by that direction, I mean that direction. Hi, lone sort of longswordsman, care to join my army? just did, but his career as part of my army might not last very long. Maybe try converting that knight. Long swordsman. How many months are we down to? We have 3 left, and one of them is severely injured. But destroying this stable will be a very, very big advantage to us. And if you have full... Let's see if you can actually convert some buildings for me. Again, you can't convert town centers, so don't try. Oh, that's a lot of Templar. I keep forgetting which is which. Yeah, yellow one and a Templar. Do you expect them, since the Knights Templar are the most famous one, you expect them to sort of be the more powerful opponent, but it seems like the Hospitallers are here. Come on, building. Oh no. Oh no. See, this is why converting buildings is really impractical, because that happens. All it takes is one single enemy to ruin your monk's day. And speaking of monks ruining your day, stop building stables. Yeah, see, there are a couple of monks in there. That's why you don't want to just rush straight in there. Now, they can't convert siege weapons, at least not from, send out your swordsman, just to take out that guy. You know what, let's just smash that thing. And I think we're almost in the clear when it comes to... Oh wait, there's some more swordsmen over there. Like, again, you don't need to destroy everything in this scenario, you just need to clear up half of your monks, pretty much. And that's why you want to stay away from there until you're building another town centre, aren't you? We want to smash through these walls with our battering ram before the monks there. Yep, one of our camels has already defected to the enemy. How do they have more of those? Yeah, you guys will be much better served going... Yep, they have another barracks. Of course they do. And you're just going to go break in there. You're going to go take those guys down. Because yes, even a 7 HP battering ram, monks have to be standing right next to siege weapons to convert them. So... Oh, well, but knights can kill battering rams very easily. And do I have any? I do have a monk of my own right here. I could attempt to make a break for the relic at this point, but it's probably not going to be entirely successful. I could try researching atonement though, actually. Hey! Oh, wow. That was a pretty epic failure right there. But at least the way to the relic is mostly clear, so one more wave of troops should pretty much see us through. I'm gonna go for scorpions this time, because I don't like killing my own troops. A few more monks. Wow, we have a lot of food. And lots and lots and lots of... We don't have enough gold. Yeah, we might... What are you doing here? I hate it when that happens. You, back here. I could have committed so many more units to the fray than I actually did. And actually... Oh, hey, that guy survived. That's the camel that was formerly on our side. That's it. The traitor is going to die. I don't care how much it costs me. Where are you, traitor? Because considering none of our enemy civilizations get camels, this camel used to be one of ours. Die, traitor! Be impaled in our ballista bolts! Yes! Oh, finally. There. Well, actually, just... We've seen farm queues run out. And I've forgotten how many full loops the soundtrack's gone through by this point. I still have a battering ram here. Oh, I'm not going to have one here much longer. Maybe he can take down this one wall before he goes down? Okay, the way to the relic is well and truly open. Forgive if there's the slight skip there. I thought I'd just refresh the recording a bit. Actually, I haven't even tested if my commentary is even going to come out of this one. If it doesn't, I honestly don't really care at this point. I think this is probably enough to go after the relic now. So let's go. Attack move and grab that relic. Once we have the relic, we're just going to get the heck out of here. This is where fervor might come in handy, as that makes our monks move faster while they're carrying relics. So yeah, like I said, it's very unlikely you'll actually defeat the Templars and Hospitallers. You don't need to, you just need to clear a path to the relic, really. Like, there's no way you are taking that relic with their armies fully developed. And also, by the way, if you're thinking you could just do an early rush to the relic, just grab it and go back, don't, because I tried and it didn't end well. That's what the Teutonic Knights of the enemies start with for. They've actually got quite a few Teutonic Knights just stationed, pretty much right in the, take out those monks now! And protect our monks. Get the relic. That siege workshop is really not gonna be that helpful. Okay, good. We need someone to grab that relic.
The piece of the true cross. The Crusaders' faith will be lost. We must return to our camp immediately.
Yep, as you say, guy who suspiciously sounds like the William Wallace narrator. Run, as fast as, well, monks can, but just run back to base with this relic. Once we get it there, we are officially done with this horrible nightmare of a scenario. Like, it's actually not that bad once you apply it properly, but, I mean, once you learn how to do it right, like I just did, but... Oh, man, is it annoying if you don't approach it the right way. Oh. Defeat the British in Jerusalem as early as possible is all I can say. Oh, that's bad. I don't really care at this point. It's not like there are technique ranks in this game. Just get there quickly. We can't really speed up anything because monks are hilariously slow, but... Well, that guy's gonna die. And he gets points for trying, at least. And they just somehow rebuilt their town in a very restricted area. And now they start to mass an attack against me. A little too late for that. Come on, we should be getting pretty close now. And these guys are gonna get killed by the town center. Okay, come on, get the relic in there. Almost there. Almost.
We have captured the Europeans' precious relic. My heart weeps for the Crusader infidels.
Finally! Hey, and we got 2 new achievements for that.
The fighting was fierce. The Crusaders had to conquer or die. Mostly, they died. Saladin has treated his prisoners well, providing them with ice water from the mountains and comfortable tents. For the first time in years, I have been able to speak to fellow countrymen, but I am unsure what to say to these invaders. Not all of the prisoners were treated so royally. Renaud de Chatillon was captured here, and fulfilling his vow, Saladin sliced off Renaud's head with his own scimitar. How ironic that it was only after the Crusaders entered their land that the citizens were transformed into the people that we set out to destroy.
Finally! Oh, finally! That was really annoying. But we did it, and no one had any society score. That's kind of hilarious, actually. Wow, that's a lot of units killed. The British only killed 5? Really? Wow, I took them out very quickly. Hospitalis certainly killed a lot. Units, although of course I lost the most units. But hey, they were teaming me 4 against 1. It's only natural that I lost the most units. Buildings raised, still not the 100 mark. Buildings lost, wow, the Knights Templar lost a lot of buildings. Units converted, well, the Hospitalis got 4. Largest army, definitely me. And holy crap, wow! How did they get so much wood? Gold collected, well, I own most of the gold mines on the map, and oh, okay, so apparently they contribute each other resources. Or at least Jerusalem contributes the other 2 resources, but that doesn't really matter since I got rid of them so quickly. And it's not like the AI needs it, because they can pull resources out of nowhere. Okay, Castle Age, very fast. Map explored, oh, I got 77%, not that bad. Research count, and look. Okay, well, at least I got the Villager High, which is really rare. Well, I got it by 1, but still. And timeline. Yeah, that was a pretty insane battle. But anyway, if we go back to the scenario menu, that scenario is finally done. Next up, the Siege of Jerusalem. And hopefully I'm not going to eat my words here. Hopefully I'm going to say that that one's not going to be as nightmarish as this one was. But anyway. And yes, that story about Renaud being executed personally by Saladin, yes, that is true. There's actually an account written by someone who was actually present at the execution. And yeah, it basically says how Saladin was actually treated, yeah, most of the prisoners pretty well, except for Renaud. And can you really blame him after all the stuff that guy had done? But anyway, one other random thing about this scenario that I haven't been able to mention because the whole scenario itself was just really hectic. That piece of the True Cross is just a regular relic in this scenario. Now, this is a weird thing. In the map editor, there's actually an object that's actually called Piece of the True Cross that looks like a slightly palette-swapped relic, and the difference is, instead of monks having to pick it up and carry it, the moment a monk touches it, it automatically just disappears and has the relic collected sound. So, it seems as though in early development it was planned that you just have to get the piece of the True Cross and that would end the scenario immediately. But they decided, no, let's treat it like a normal relic and carry it back. And still odd how it's just a normal relic in this, whereas the scenario creator actually has an object that is called Piece of the True Cross. So, very weird that, but must have been a leftover from early development. But anyway, after that fiasco, I'll see you all next time. And now it's time for Ye Old Fact of the Day. Fervor. I alluded to it here, but I'm going to go into this in more detail. Fervor is one of the monastery technologies, and its effect is one that would actually be really, really useful. It makes monks move 15% faster. Considering that monks are some of the slowest units in the game, this speed boost would be really, really, really helpful. Were it not for the fact that this technology is actually glitched in the original version of the game, and it only affects monks carrying relics. Now, I presume this has something to do with the fact that monk and monk with relic are actually considered 2 separate unit types, and somehow the game only applies the speed boost to one of them. It's also for this reason, I might have mentioned this before, but monks carrying relics actually don't suffer bonus damage from things that would do bonus damage to monks, because technically they're not considered monks, they're monks with relics. Yeah, weird exact wording issue, but yeah. And even in the, I believe in the scenario editor, Monk and Monk with Relic are again 2 completely separate unit types. But anyway, there must have been a mistake here, but the thing is, the boost is still actually relatively useful, because when a monk has a relic, you will want them to move faster and get it back to your monastery. So if you're playing a map where you're going for a relic victory, or a scenario that requires you to get relics and return them to a certain point quickly, like this one, Fervor is actually not a complete and total waste of gold, contrary to what you might think, and it's actually still pretty useful, despite the fact that it's glitched. The new Forgotten Empires expansion fixes this, and now Fervor applies a 15% speed boost to monks all the time, regardless if they're carrying relics or not. The Forgotten also fixes the bonus damage issue, so now monks with relics still take bonus damage from things that do bonus damage to monks. So, yeah, fixes all around in that expansion, but for now, yeah, it kind of suffers from, yeah, a bit of derpy programming. Now it's time for the history lesson. The strongest religions inspire great passion and fervour among the faithful. The result is a high degree of commitment and effort, especially among the teachers and interpreters of the group. And that's it. Yeah, some of the technology historical descriptions are kind of very short, but this one should be pretty self-explanatory anyway. So, yeah, see you next time.